fucking poem. Right. Natsuki. We've done those two. Natsuki. Bubbles? Puppy? You're really easy. Until now, Lollipop. And Doki Doki. There we go. Starscape. Sweet. Yay! Trying to even it out while still getting enough to trigger whatever hers is. Friends? No. Raindrops. Chocolate? Yay! Strawberry. Yay! I'm getting a better Fluffy. She likes Fluffy. She thinks she's Fluffy. Yeah. Melancholy. Excitement. Mouse. Yay! Aura. Fuck! Words. Kiss? Oh. Do. This tune, though. This tune. Beauty. There we go. Bed? Okay. Oh, yes, because she sleeps a lot. Yes. Anime. Fireflies. There we go. That poem thing. Oh, man, says Monica. I'm the last one here again. Why are you always late? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Yay, festival. Yeah, when did you get so chipper? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds. Yes, yes. Day off from school and food and shit. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? I'm guessing yes. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people, why would she like squid? Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Ink! Oh, fucking hell. Monica. No. Yeah? It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that's a joke that makes no sense in translation. That makes a... Yes. Monica. Let's just focus on our own event for today now. I was thinking ink, but that's... Yeah, I'm guessing... There's a Japanese joke there. Hehe. Fine, fine, says Natsuki. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, says Yuri. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, we're not the last ones. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, we are. Why? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. She's spacing out. Eh? You're spacing out again, love. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Ah? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Yeah, you're worrying me now. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Okay, if you say so. But the conversation has already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I would imagine so. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. As I move my mic. Loud noises! Loud. Will this be in the edit? Probably. Xavier, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Like, what's up? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. That's worrying. Maybe there is something on her mind. Yeah, I'm guessing so, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Xavier. Okay, you certainly know... Oh yes, you certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Yeah, true. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Jolly good. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed to like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest, yeah. And we drink. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the one thing on her mind is you, Xavier. Fuck. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her, because... Light switch. What? No way! Sayori's always like that. When I'm there. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. Yes, I'm so funny. Have you thought that maybe you're always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Because everyone loves dancing around the issue. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Okay. Alright. She smiles meaningfully. Stop meaningfully smiling at me! I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Joy. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Probably because I am. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realise that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her for myself. By myself. Fucking words. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to her own. More with the dots. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? Question mark. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. I looked deep and meaningful. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right, moving swiftly on. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Okay. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Can't we care about each other these days? Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Yeah, probably. Xavier. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Really? Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. You mean the little lights flickering on and off? I'm being mean. I'm being mean. And she may not always know what she wants. That, we've gathered. I've noticed her strange behaviour today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, really? Am I? May uncover feelings that you weren't aware weren't in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. Way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple... Fucking hell. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. God damn you, game. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is a compliment. You're sophisticated. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, says Yuri, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Oh, fuck yeah, I wrote a poem. Fucking hell. Yay! Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. That's what everyone means. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Girl stuff. Let's get Natsuki out of the way then. ... Finally! Eh? This one, it's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Oh, come on. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. ... There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behaviour? No. At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. Haha! I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with bright light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Pronunciation important with this poem. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. Windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Hang on, where did we turn the corner here? I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's almost a song. It's very nice, though. Yeah, Natsuki says. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Yes. Not loving spiders, liking animals. That was odd. Besides, the beach is awesome. The beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then come up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realised we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. You can see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Jolly good. Let's go talk to Yuri then. ... Everyone speaks the ... What is this, Final Fantasy VII? Well done, Xavier. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Yeah, true. There is that. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Xavier? Yeah, I get talked into shit. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? Why, everyone, you know? Why? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or other. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. True. Is that so? ... Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Why? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. You're fine. You're not unlikable. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. How? Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Okay. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. Yeah. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface. Fucking words. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in, cursive, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Cursive. My downfall. Cursive. I'm well aware that the beach is kind of an alien thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Still kind of similar. Whilst you're on either ends of the same platform, it's still the same platform and you're approaching the same point. Kind of. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She'd probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with the request. Yes, clearly. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? Everyone with the you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Right. Sayori. Dots. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. I so did. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Xavier. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing, she says, not wanting to talk to me. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. I state, knowingly. Just tell me if you need anything. I will, she says, knowing she won't. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Sorry, what? Hello? If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. What? But my poem. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Hi, Xavier. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, yeah, true. No pressure. Yeah, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Yay, sure, there we go. More with the dots. I like it, Xavier. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, God. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Yay. If you say so. Yep. And by any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Who? Yeah, maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. It's another... yeah. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The Lady Who Knows Everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Words. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend does not exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's a interesting one. In search of something, and then to find it to realise it's nothing, and then carrying on with your journey. More you knows. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Really? Couldn't tell. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into this. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Kind of. It's like, what, you know everything, so what is there left to strive for? Oh god, now I'm saying it, you know. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Happy things! Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Yeah, you mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'll agree with that one. Okay, we're all done sharing poems, right? Yes, miss. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? Yeah. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Okay. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori's helped lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Paying attention there. Way paying attention. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. Oh, it's turned round on me now. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Point the first. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. Let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Cupcakes! I will eat them. But we might need a lot of them in different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Pamphlets! Take a drink. Sayori will be helping me design them. Hopefully. As for Yuri, you can... No one knows what Yuri can do, do you? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? You're not useless! That's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? With the catchphrase of you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Fuck's sake. Can I... even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, fucking you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Okay. What kind of atmosphere are we thinking of? She stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Xavier. Yay, fuck. The one who is truly useless. I'm so positive. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Fuck. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Ah, that's... Monica's suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to suggestions like that? Yep. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. I should! If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Xavier may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Xavier too. What are you saying? Fuck! No! Come on, guys. It will be extremely meticulous work. Oh, Jesus. And baking isn't. So basically, pick hard work or hard work. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Xavier to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Fucking hell. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Xavier, okay with this, right? No. No. Of course, I have no choice. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Fuck. Fuck all of you guys. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbours, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Fuck! I hate you all. Fine. I'll probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Yes. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then? Yes, I said that! Yes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. So really, this entire game is how to make you fucking frustrated with these girls. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? Yes. Already said it'd be fine. Now she's gonna pout. Avoid the cupcakes. Okay, everyone can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Hard work rules. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Xavier? Me? Oh, I guess you'd say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? The dots. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, we're not yelling. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Xavier picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? I'm not the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. Chipper! I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. Okay, yeah, that's true. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Fair point. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Yeah. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, food, free food. Everyone thinks of free food. But with that, there's nothing more for today. No homework? Yes. Alright, let's get out of here then. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry. I realise that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, fuck, yes, you're true. Quite right. Can't believe it slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. There's a logic there, yep. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Okay. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason, and also realise I'll probably have to clean. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Yay! I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Xavier. I think that we'll make a very productive team. I'm sure. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. God damn it. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realise. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. God damn it, can't a guy be friends with 4 women in one club? Of course not. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, hard work is always fun. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows.